How are you guys doing today? Today we'll be doing something a bit different. We'll be trying out the train sim world. Hey, how you doing, my mate? How's your day going? You enjoying ETS too? Yeah, I've seen your pictures in the group. It look good, mate. Guys, we're set to depart in around 20 seconds. You achieved mine, yeah? Well, that's very good, mate. It might be boring to yourself. I think that there'll be quite a lot of people that would enjoy train sim, or any kind of train sims. Yeah, Toby eye tracker would be a good addition for, or for ETS, ATS, whatever you're playing. Yeah, I can send you the settings. Well, I use OpenTrack for train sim mode, but if you're playing ETS2, it has native what do you call this? Native setup for ETS2, so you don't need to use OpenTrack or anything like that. ABCH, how you doing, my mate? How's the day going? Valty, how do you adjust the camera angle inside of the cabin? I'm using Toby eye tracker to adjust this. Well, I'm using OpenTrack and Toby eye tracker to adjust the camera like this. ABCH, yeah, I'm all good, mate. Just trying out some train sim mode. So I've been playing Train Sim World for like 2 weeks now, just trying a few things out. I was trying to make it run smoothly. I've been using some engine ini files along with. We're trying to see how that shader cache actually works in TSW, as had some issues with the scenarios running it for the first time. Meow, got the horn. Guys, as much as I'm trying to run this realistically, I'm nowhere near to an actual train driver or even a good sim train driver. So I could be making some mistakes. Lame horn. I'll be spamming the horn now. I don't know if that's going to do anything or not. What matters is that we're on time, so that's good. Apologies for the camera. Whenever I'm trying to have a drink and actually running with the Toby eye tracker is always playing up. Well, because it detects something in front of it. Sandy, yes, it's a well, it's not a base game, but I had this with the package that I bought, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure what kind of packages there were in there, but with the game in a package that I've bought, I had this route in there. But I think that was for Train Sim World 5 though, because I did buy that a long time ago. And then I think that some of the DLCs are carrying over to the newer games. Yeah, we're still on time. We're getting to your destinations around a minute ahead, so that gives us enough time to kind of stay on schedule. Iwis, dzień dobry, witam, witam. I'll be leaving about, I don't know. Well, it says that I should be leaving at 8, well, 20 seconds past 8. If I'll leave at 8, it should give us some time ahead for the next stop. Yeah, if it's only on YouTube. I don't stream anywhere else. I need to be watching over how long we've got till we stop, because when I was running this for the first time, I was forgetting about actually looking at how far ahead we need to stop. Oh, departed before the actual departure time. I'm just curious if it's going to skip to another station on the... Yeah. Well, I guess that 20 seconds did not change anyone's day. Yeah, we're getting some rain. I don't know if it's just a light rain or is it going to start raining a bit stronger. Okay, we're still on schedule, so that's alright. Diesel engine, yes, I've become a train driver, at least for now. At least for this live stream, yeah. Yeah, normally I pretend I'm a truck driver in ETS2 or ATS, but today we'll be pretending that we are a train driver. Yeah, we're getting a bit tight on the schedule because now we're gonna depart past our departure time, only by a few seconds, but you thought that's true? Well, it is true, it's just true on the screen, you know? Yeah, I had the dynamic weather on, and I think that it's just... I think it's going to be raining, even with me setting it off, but... We'll see, only a few drops now, but... Diesel engine, I am. Well, Toby eye track is the only way that I could set up my camera in this kind of a way. Because for like Train Sim World, graphically, it's alright. You know, it's an alright game. But then the thing is, if it comes to camera setups, it's very limited. So the only way that you can use a non-standard camera view is to actually set up your camera in this way via OpenTrack. Because when you use an OpenTrack, you can set up your camera in any way you want. Like you can adjust the settings. Real Passa weather, yeah, we're getting some very light rain at the moment. Nothing major, but Hollow Choco, well, I'll have to make a version for Train Sim World, because it will differ to ETS too. I'm focusing on the weather depth at the moment, so we're probably somewhere past the weather mod for ETS and ATS. Looks good. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Well, it adds way more fidelity to the game and to the graphics, because like the graphics are not bad, but they have a very... I'm not saying that I like sharp graphics, because I don't, but it doesn't display a lot of details. Like when you just launch Train Sim World by itself, it's not very detailed if it comes to the graphics and the surroundings. Look Pilot. Is that something that will work with Train Sim World as well? Because I've not looked into that. I know that some of where we're driving now, I've not driven this route fully, so the shader catch might not be fully loaded, so I'm expecting some frame drops. I've got around 25% of my GPU as a headroom, but the drops are not even coming from the GPU, it's just the way it loads the shaders and everything. Okay, so I've been approaching the brake zone with 40 miles before. This is 30, so I guess we'll be braking around 200 yards away from the station, or from the stop point. Or like 250 maybe. No, that's too early, I think. Whoa. Okay, we are running behind by a few seconds, but maybe we'll be able to catch up on the timing on the next run. Yeah, this preset has that camera effect to it as well. And I'll be working on the next version of it. I'll be using different textures for it though. Try at night? Mate, at night you're not gonna see anything, mate. Plus it's 8 o'clock in the morning. Mate, if it comes to the schedules, if I make it nighttime now. And you know what's the most important thing? Stay on the schedule for the passengers that you've got on board, mate. Yeah, we caught up with the schedule. That's very good news. We even managed to look around the station for a second. Yeah, there's a London. It's good that you're playing about with it, you know. You're improving it. Rupert Jones, what route am I on? It's the Barking to Gospel Oak, the London Overground. I don't see them overground trains that much in real life. Well, I live in London, but the only time I saw them really was around Crystal Palace, because I know that Crystal Palace has a station for the overground service. Trying to see. Well, I was looking for Sim Hub displays or anything like that, because I wanted to run this without the HUD, without anything on the screen. But any kind of information doesn't actually get transferred onto the sim hub. So Rupert, so you've been on some overground routes then, yeah? I've never actually well, I've never been on one. Most of the times I'm just using the Elizabeth line to get anywhere around. I don't really go much north or south, so most of the time just taking the Elizabeth line to Liverpool Street or Tottenham Court Road. Oh wow. So we're near our destination. I got carried away and I did not see the stop sign. So we're just gonna do the route the other way around. So we're gonna start at Gospel Oak, do a morning service. We're not gonna do any light rain. We can do clear conditions. We'll do it in May. Something for me to watch out then. Let me just try to set up the camera. Yeah. Let's put some fog in. 2.002. Yeah, that should be alright. It actually looks alright. Okay, we've got a minute before departure. Okay, the only thing I need to remember now, when I'm getting to Barking, to look out for any stop signs, because I've run a stop sign. Okay. We're gonna be on our way then. See, this would look so much better without the HUD. But I'll need to get the info from the HUD to a sim hub to the sim hub app. He'll be approaching it with 40 miles on, so we'll be braking at around 350 yards. Yes, we got the braking under control. We're braking alright now. I need to see what other DLCs I want to buy, because I think that the UK routes, they're looking the best out of all available. There's quite a lot of them, even the routes from like Tiers W4, Tiers W3, I think that they still look alright. I had a look on the DLCs because when I looked on the store page, I wasn't sure what is the latest ones and what not, because they've re-released everything for TSW6, so I can't tell by the dates. I went into a 30 zone. I did not see that. Were to wait for another minute. It's a bit of a longer stop. Okay, we're doing way better with the schedule now. The only thing that I'll have to watch out for is them red lights and actually adhering to them. Hi there, mate. How's your day going? Oh, we stopped a bit too soon. We've got 50 yards. It tastes perfect. Very good, mate. Very good. Yes, I gotta say that this is a bit refreshing, you know, to what I do. I spend most of my time in ETS2 editor and actually setting up the weather mod and working on it for longer hours of the day. So it's actually nice to drive or play a different kind of a game. You know, well, Farming Simulator is alright, but then I don't really like the physics in Farming Simulator and how the game looks. Like, if you're just looking at the game looks fine. But then if you're looking at LODs and everything around you and how the physics affect it, not really for me, you know. Yeah, I know that he likes Farming Simulator. He likes Farming Simulator a lot. And that's a good shot. It's very good. I've still got 40 seconds. Actually, why don't we drive with this camera and go to the next stop? We'll see how it looks. Yeah, hi, I'm all good, man. All good. That looks decent. Well, at least to myself. If I'll have any time, yeah, then yeah. But I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, so mate. Yeah, we're going back to our initial camera. Had to have a quick drink of coffee, but whenever I drink coffee in front of my Toby eye tracker, the camera goes crazy, especially in here where I'm already using an extended kind of a view. Okay, we've got 0.8 miles and we've got under a minute to get to our next stop. So Patrick, you know how it goes. You know how it goes, mate. I just wanted to see what this actually looks like, mate. Yeah, it does look nice. It looks alright. I mean, it's just the first route that I'm actually doing, you know. So, and I've run a red light on the previous route, so. We've got a mile and a minute and 40 seconds. Yeah, we're kind of on time. That's not bad. and time again. That's very good. I don't know if my expectations as to how I run the schedule are unrealistic. I don't know what's the actual delay on the overground. I don't know if you're allowed to have any kind of a delay on the service, or you really need to stick to the schedule to every second. Because we're running what, like 15-20 seconds behind now. we've got around a minute to depart, so we are doing good with the schedule. Fabio, thank you for the sub, mate. I appreciate it. I'm just a Greek. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Is that yellow light an actually light that I need to stop at? I'm gonna know in a second. No, it's not. But that's something that I've learned. Here we got to the end of our journey now. We could do one more route actually. Well, one more route that I'm kind of familiar with because I was trying it out. Oh, what did I choose? Not that one. No, not that one. This was the London used to do Milton Keynes, but I was using this Deutsche Bahn train. Was it here? Yeah, I think it was the 621. Well, we might not be able to finish it fully, as it might take around an hour. We've got another 20-30 minutes. But yeah, it's that one. Let me just preset something really quick. Zero free. Let's do 7. Could add some clouds, we'll do some fog. Winter tray. You can run with winter trays. Okay. And the setup of this. I don't think that I forgot. I think I still remember how to do that. Versa. The brake release. Send me a photo, yeah? I'll have a look after the live stream. What else did I have to do in here? I think that was it. No. Reverse handle forward. It's 41 miles. This route. Okay, why we're not? No, we are moving. Okay, one thing I'll need to do on my open track. It will stop tracker in a second. Oh wow. Well, now that this is on, that's not gonna work properly. Is that gonna keep on jumping like that now? Yeah, open track is pretty laggy at times. There's a setting in open track that you can use to actually control the camera in the game as well. A little bit better at night. Yeah, there we go. And reduce the fog a little bit as well. Killer, thank you so much for the sub, mate. I appreciate it. Okay, one thing that I just want to check. If FreeSync is going to change anything. It runs a bit smoother with vertical sync on. But look at how you did. Well, I've decided to be a train driver for the day. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. There's way more extended views in here. Maybe we'll be mixing it, you know. We'll do some. Well, train sims they're not going to be my main thing because it's, you know, I work in ETS and ATS most of the time. But I found this game pretty interesting, you know, graphics wise as well. The only thing that I'm trying to improve on now, like I could get ETS and ATS to run smooth with no jitters, with no stuttering. I know that the stuttering is somewhat infused by the shader cache in this game. I want to see if there's. I've got a non-standard engine tweak in there as well. I was trying to see if there's anything that you could actually do to smoothen the performance. Iwo, dzięki wielkie, dzięki panie. You know, so you know what I've been doing for the last couple of weeks now? Just spending some heavy time in ETS and ATS editors. I wanted to just get into something, well, not switch up what I'm doing, but get into something different. So I bought the bus, I bought Train Sim World. And you know what? Trains are probably a bit more interesting than the buses itself. I spent 3 hours of setting my Sim Magic Alpha on the bus because I couldn't actually get the ratio and the angle. Like it was, man, like I've never seen a game that is harder to set up than the bus. And I've set up R factor and any kind of complicated games regarding the steering wheels. Made the bus was just something else, you know. I forgot the lights. That's good, it's not nighttime. I bet the people that are actually playing Train Sim World, they're having a good time watching this and watching me butchering the craft of driving a train. Yeah, look at PES 21. Yeah, that's something I've been playing that game for a long time. But I'm using all like modded stadiums and PES 21 is always there, you know. I stopped playing FIFA in like 2020. But I like football, so that was the only game that I would actually consider playing PES 21 with with Dream Patch or Virtual Red Patch. May you spend 6k on packs. That's crazy. I've never actually bought packs in FIFA or eFootball. But 4 years, I guess it's not that bad. I thought they were talking about a bit of a shorter span of time. Oh, I see. But you also play, you don't just buy packs and then do that stuff, you also play it though, yeah? Hey, look at, you know what, this is so different to ETS and ATS. Look, I don't have to turn the wheel, I don't have to do anything. Look, I've just set the throttle on and look, it's running. And that's not bad. 29,000 in the second division. I guess there's a lot of people playing it, so. It's 11, hi there, my mate. All the way down from Sheffield, yeah? How's the day going? Thank you for the sub, mate, as well. Appreciate it. Look, I was just running the overground train in London on the previous 2 trips. Well, this is a cargo train, so we don't have to stop anywhere, but so we had some passengers in the first 2 trips. But now our only passengers are the containers. Look at what yeah, it has UK routes, it has German routes. Now they've dropped the route from Czech Republic, so it has variety of routes. It's 11. I'm glad you're here, then, mate. If you like trains, from time to time I'll probably be going live from Train Sim World. I mainly do content from ETS to an ATS, but probably doing some Train Sim World as well. Yeah, look at Germany as well. They had a Frankfurt route in there. Something for yourself, maybe. Exactly. Yes, I believe that those are one-to-one scales. Yeah, they don't do anything like they do in ETS and ATS. Look, I know, that's why I mentioned it. Well, you know, I never thought that I would like trains, you know. But this actually, this looks alright. Exactly. So what I'm using here is the engine tweak by Jetwash, and then I'm using the Project Ultimate ReShade. To 11. Well, that's a good amount of hours then. Yeah, I've seen the US routes. They're not looking that bad, you know. I'm just getting to the game, you know. I've don't really know all the content that well, so it'll probably take me some time to find out what's what. But I guess the studio that makes it, I think that they're UK based, so the UK will have the most amount of routes. What DLC? This is the London Euston to Milton Keynes, if I'm not mistaken. Alan King, I use OpenTrack for this. So I'm using Toby eye tracker for the main source of eye tracking, but then I'm using OpenTrack to actually adjust everything. By the way, I forgot lights. Okay, we need to brake. I don't have my brake set up, so... Is it this one? Yeah, I don't even know which brake to use. Yeah, I think that I've done something wrong with that. We'll need to stop. We need to release the brake. Exactly, yeah. Well, it's kind of a sim cade. I wouldn't say that it's a full sim, but still you have to know how to operate that. will slip. I hope that despite that will slip, then we'll be able to move. Are we gonna move or not? Well, we are moving very slowly. Yeah. I mean, if you bind the keys, then the controls will be very similar. If you're actually using the onboard mechanisms, then they might differ a little bit. Yeah, Edge 11. Yeah, that's the thing. The different lockers will have different kind of a braking, so yeah, it's, I would say 80% real. Yeah, I would agree with that. What time is it now? It's 1:30. I've got another 10 minutes, so we'll make as much progress as we can with this room, and we'll call it a day. I might go live from TSW in the evening, maybe doing the new check route. Favorite was the Javelin from London to Ashford. Yeah, I was looking at that as well. The southeastern service. Okay, one thing I'll need to sort out is the lags itself. I mean, I've got 15% headroom on my graphics card at the moment. I don't know if it's because I'm running this scenario for the first time and the shader cache has not fully loaded yet, but I guess because we're running out of time. Well, I'm running out of time. I'll run the local for another like a minute or so. I'd like to thank everyone who decided to join the live stream, leave a comment, leave a like, interact in any kind of a way. I might go live today in the evening from Train Sim World as well. We'll have a look. I still got some work with ETS and ATS, so just trying to redistribute that workload to other games as well. So guys, thanks so much again. I'll see you in the next one.